Namaste Gurukulians. I hope you all are fit and fine. Students, in today's video we are going to do the textual questions of chapter electricity. The chapter we have completed in the last video. Okay students, now textual questions. Question number first. A piece of wire of resistance R is cut into 5 equal parts. These parts are then connected in parallel. If the equivalent resistance of this combination is R dash, then the ratio of R by R dash is. Clear? Okay students, look. Let this is a wire. Resistance is given as R and we have cut it into 5 parts like this. Clear? If this wire has resistance R, then this will have R by 5, same R by 5, R by 5, R by 5 and R by 5. Clear? And we have connected these parts in parallel combination. If you connect these in parallel, we can draw like this, and each has resistance R by 5. Now we have to tell the resultant resistance. Okay, these are in parallel, so resultant resistance, how to calculate? 1 by R dash equal to 1 by R over 5 plus 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 1 by R over 5. Clear? So 1 by R dash is equal to, it will become 5 by R, 5 by R, same 5 by R, 5 by R and 5 by R. Clear? Then it will become 25 upon R. Clear? So 1 by R dash is equal to 25 by R. So students, we have to tell the ratio of R upon R dash. R is the resistance of a wire, R dash is the resultant resistance of this combination. So R upon R5 is equal to 25. So students, option A 1 by 25, it is wrong. Option B 1 by 5, wrong. C 5, wrong. D 25. So answer is D. Clear? Okay students, second question. Which of the following terms does not represent electric power in a circuit? Students, if you look at the formula for electric power, P equal to VI, P equal to I square R, P equal to V square upon R. 3 formulas we know very well. Okay. A, I square R. I square R is a formula for power. I R square. I R square. It does not represent power. C, VI. VI represent power. D, V square upon R. V square upon R, it is also representing power. So option B, that is I R square, it does not represent electric power. Clear? So answer is B. Okay, now students, third, an electric bulb is rated 220 volt and 100 watt. Electric bulb is given to you and voltage across that bulb is 220 volt and power is 100 watt. Now it is operated on 110 volt. Clear? Then you have to tell the power consumed. Clear? So students, look, if you have this electric bulb, voltage is 220 volt, power is 100 watt. Clear? Now it is operated on 110 volt, 110 volt. Now power consumed we have to tell. Okay students, now with the help of V and P I can calculate the resistance of the bulb. Clear? Okay, power is equal to V square upon R. Clear? Therefore R equal to V square upon P. So V square 220 square divided by P, it is 100. Clear? So the value of R will come out to be 484 ohm. Clear? How? 22 into 22 पावर है ये, इट विल बिकम 484. यहाँ पर एक जीरो का जो पावर है वो क्या बन जाएगा, डबल जीरो. 100 by 100 will cancel out and answer will be 484 ohm. Okay, now students, P dash, V dash square divided by R. Clear? So P dash will be equal to V dash square 110 square divided by R. R value कितना है, 484. Clear? And the answer will be 25 watt. When you will solve it, the answer you will get 25 watt. So students, option A 100 watt, it is wrong. Option B 75 watt, wrong. Option C 50 watt, it is also wrong. Option D 25 watt, it is right. So third answer is D. Clear? Okay students, now question number 4. Two conducting wires of same material and of equal length. Same material means resistivity is same, equal length है and equal diameters are first connected in series then in parallel across the same potential difference. The ratio of heat produced in series and parallel combination would be, you have two wires, firstly you have connected in series then in parallel, and you have to tell the ratio of heat produced in both circuits. Okay students, look, if you have two wires having resistance R, both have same area, same length, same material के बनी हुई है, then the resistance will be same and they are connected across same source, like the voltage of that source is V. Then we have connected them in parallel. And across same source it is connected. Clear? Resistance R, resistance R. So students, in this heat energy, how to calculate? Heat energy is equal to P into T. So firstly we will calculate the power in this circuit. Clear? Okay students, now H1 equal to P1 into T, H2 equal to P2 into T, and we have to calculate the ratio of heat produced, H1 over H2. Students, now this is in series combination, then the total resistance will be equal to 2R. Clear? So we can write, we can draw it like as two R, potential is V. So power will be equal to V square upon 2R. Clear? So heat energy will be equal to V square upon 2R into T. Now R and R connected across V, resultant of these R is equal to R by 2, क्योंकि यहाँ पर आ रहा है, यहाँ पर आ रहा है. By applying the parallel combination formula, you will get the resultant as R by 2. So we can draw it as R by 2 and V. Students, power is equal to V square upon R. R की वैल्यू यहाँ पर कितनी है? R by 2. So it will become 2V square upon R. So heat energy is equal to 2V square upon R into T. H1 you have, H2 you have. Clear है? When you will divide it, okay students, look, H1 over H2 is equal to H1 value V square upon 2R. Okay, by T it will get cancel out by this T, divide by, चलो मैं पूरी वैल्यू लिखता हूँ. H1 की वैल्यू V square upon 2R into T, डिवाइड बाय H2 की वैल्यू 2V square upon R T. Then H1 upon H2 is equal to 4. देखेंगे कैसे. V square upon V square get cancel out, T upon T get cancel out, R upon R will get cancel out. Clear? Sorry, it will be 1 by 4. देखेंगे कैसे. V square से V square cancel out हो गया, T से T, R से R, 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, so 1 by 4. So H1 over H2 is equal to 1 by 4. So students, option A 1:2 wrong, option B 2:1 wrong, option C 1:4, yes, it is correct. So the answer of question 4th is C part. Clear? Okay, now students, question number 5th. How is a voltmeter connected in circuit to measure potential difference between 2 points? Voltmeter is always connected in parallel combination. Clear? Okay, question number 6th. A copper wire has diameter 0.5 mm. Students, this question I have done in the video in which I have taught you about resistivity. Clear? You can see from that video. Question number 7th, we will do it later. Okay, now come on question number 8th. When a 12-volt battery is connected across an unknown resistor, there is a current of 2.5 milliampere in the circuit. Find the value of resistance. Okay students, look, voltage is 12 volt, question number 8, current is 2.5 milliampere. Students, milli is equal to 10 raised to power minus 3, so we can write it as 2.5 into 10 raised to power minus 3 ampere. We have to calculate the resistance of the circuit. According to Ohm's law, we have V equal to Ri, R equal to V upon I, V value 12, I value 2.5 into 10 power minus 3. By solving it, you can calculate the value of R and it will come out to be 4800. Clear? Okay, now students, question number 9th. Very important question. A battery of 9 volt is connected in series with resistors 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5 and 12 ohm respectively. How much current would flow across 12 ohm resistors? 0.2 ohm, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5 and 12 ohm. They are connected across voltage 9 volt, and you have to tell the current across 12 ohm. In series combination, the current across every resistor will get remain same. So what we will do, firstly we will calculate the equivalent resistance. Clear? And voltage divided by that resistance will give the current. Clear? And that current will be the answer. That current is the answer. How much current is flowing across 12 ohm. Clear? So students, now total R 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, 0.5 and 0.4, 0.9, 0.9 plus 0.5, 1.4, 1.4 plus 12, it will be 13.4 ohm. Voltage is 9 volt. So by dividing V upon R, we will calculate the value of I. Clear? और वही करंट 12 ओम के क्रॉस फ्लो करेगा. क्लियर है? सेकेंड थिंग, if in the same question, if I ask that how much current will get flow across 0.4 ohm, same current, because in series combination same current gets flow across every resistor. Okay students, now question number 10th. How many 176 ohm resistors bracket in parallel are required to carry 5 ampere on 220 volt line? Students, resistance is 176 ohm, and you have to tell that how many this type of resistors you have to connect in parallel so that the current in the circuit should be 5 ampere. 5 ampere. Clear? And voltage कितना होना चाहिए? 220 in parallel. देखेंगे, we don't know that how many resistors we have to connect. Suppose if I connect n resistors in parallel, so on. Clear? Voltage कितना है? 220 volt and current should be 5 ampere. So what we have to do? Firstly, we have to calculate the R equivalent. Clear? If I get R equivalent, then I can put the formula Ohm's law, according to Ohm's law, that is V equal to R into I. Clear? So students, look. In parallel combination, I have told one thing, that if you connect two resistors like that, having value R and R, the resultant will come out to be R by 2. If you connect 3 resistors, the answer will be R by 3. If I connect n number of resistors having value 176 ohm each, clear? Then n, clear? Then resultant resistance will be 176 by n. Current 5 ampere, voltage is 220. So V equal to Ri, V की value 220, R value 176 upon N, current value 220. Clear? N is equal to 170, sorry, current is 5. 176 into 5 divided by 220. Clear? And the answer will come out to be 4. When you will solve it, then you will get N equal to 4. So you have to connect 4 176 ohm resistors in parallel so that the current in the circuit is 5 ampere when you apply 220 volt potential difference. Okay students, now question number 11th. ये question number 11th, many times CBSE has asked this type of questions. You have to combine the resistances to make the resultant resistance. Look, show how you would connect 3 resistors, each of resistance 6 ohm. हर एक resistance की value कितनी है? 6 ohm. 3 resistors you have given. Clear? And you have to combine 3 resistors to make 9 ohm and 4 ohm. Clear? Okay, firstly, to make 9 ohm. Students, 3 resistors you have. If you combine them in series, it will give 18 ohm. If you combine them in parallel, then it will give 6 upon 3, 2 ohm. It means for making 9 ohm, we cannot connect 3 resistors in series and in parallel. We have to add, combine the resistors so that they are neither in series nor in parallel. Clear? So students, if you look at this figure, 6 ohm and 6 ohm. Clear? And if I connect 1 6 ohm here, look, 6 ohm, and it is in series with parallel combination of these 2 6 ohm resistors. 6 and 6 both are in parallel. This will give 3 ohm. Clear? 6 plus 3, it will give 9 ohm. Clear? So to make 9 ohm resistors, we have to connect 3 6 ohm resistors like this. One like this and 2 are in parallel. क्योंकि इसका रिजल्टेंट वही बनेगा 6 ओम. इन दोनों का रिजल्टेंट क्या होगा? 3 ओम. वापिस से आपको क्या देगा ये? 9 ओम. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, बी पार्ट. 4 ओम. Students, look, B part, 4 ohm. If you want to combine 3 resistors to make 4 ohm, then you have to combine these like this circuit. देखेंगे 6 ohm, 6 ohm, 6 ohm. You can check 6 plus 6, 12. Parallel with 6. If you want to find the resultant like that, it will give 1 plus 2, 3 by 12, and R will be equal to 12 upon 3, it will give 4. Clear? So answer will be this diagram. You have to connect 2 resistors in series and their combination should be in parallel with third. Okay. Now students, question number 12th. Several electric bulbs designed to be used on a 220 volt electric supply line are rated as 10 watt. Several electric bulbs you have connect across 220 volt and each bulb has power rated 10 watt. How many lamps can be connected in parallel with each other across the 220 line if the maximum current is 5 ampere. Clear है? Okay students, now $220 volt, maximum current is 5 ampere. Clear है? Okay, we don't know that how many bulbs we have to connect to get 5 ampere current under 220 volt. So what we have to do? Let n number of resistors we have connected in parallel combination. Now we will find current across every bulb. Clear? If I calculate the current across each bulb, the total current is 5, the number of bulb will be equal to total current divided by current across one bulb. क्योंकि स्टूडेंट से जो 5 एम्पियर है पैरेलल में इक्वली डिवाइड होगा, ये क्लियर है बात? इक्वली डिवाइड होगा तो हम क्या करने वाले हैं, अक्रॉस ईच बल्ब आई विल कैलकुलेट द करंट एंड वी विल डिवाइड total current by that current. So students, now each bulb has rating 10 watt. Okay, these are in parallel, so voltage across each bulb is 220 volt. So current across each bulb is equal to P upon V. पावर कितना है 10, voltage 220. So it will be 1 by 22 ampere. Clear? So now total current we have 5 ampere. So number of bulbs will be equal to total current divided by current across one bulb, and it will give 110 bulbs you have to connect in parallel to get 5 ampere current across under 220 volt supply. Clear? Okay students, now next question you have to try by yourself. It is simple one. 2 resistors you have to give, you have given. Firstly you have to connect in series, then in parallel. Clear? You have to calculate the current in each case. Students, next question है, compare the power used in 2 ohm. This question I have done in the video where I have completed the topic power. So from that you can see. Clear? Okay students, now come on question number 15th. Very important question. 2 lamps, one rated 100 watt at 220 volt and other 60 watt at 220 volt. One thing, supply voltage is same across both. It means both are connected in parallel. Clear? What current is drawn from the line if supply voltage is 220 volt? So students, now one bulb has rating 100 watt, second has 60 watt under 220 volt. Total current you have to tell. Students, now look, this current will get divided into 2 parts, I1 and I2. Clear? So if I calculate I1 and I2 and add both, then I will calculate the total current. Students, now I1 current is equal to P upon V. Clear? Current is equal to P upon V. I1 is equal to, पावर यहाँ कितना है 100, voltage 220. Clear? It will give 5 by 11 ampere. I2 is equal to 60 upon 220. It will give 3 by 11 ampere. Total current is equal to I1 plus I2. It will give 5 by 11 plus 3 by 11, 8 by 11 ampere. So answer is 8 by 11. Okay, now students, next. Which uses more energy? 250 watt TV set in 1 hour, 1200 watt toaster in 10 minutes. देखेंगे एनर्जी इज इक्वल टू पावर इनटू टाइम. सो even is the power energy across TV set. Power across TV set कितना है? 250 watt. Clear? 250 watt. Time 1 hour. So 250 watt hour. Clear? Now energy across toaster, power across toaster into time. टोस्टर के क्रॉस पावर कितना गिवन है? 1200 watt. टाइम है 10 minutes. Here we have calculated the answer in hour. So टाइम जो 10 minutes हैं I will convert into hour. 1/6. So it will be 200 watt hour. Students, here 250 watt hour, here 200 watt hour. It means TV set will consume more energy. Clear? Okay. Next, an electric heater of resistance 8 ohm draws 15 ampere from service line for 2 hours. Calculate the rate at which heat is developed. Students, rate at which heat is developed, it means you have to calculate the power. In this question, resistance is 8 ohm. Clear? Current is 15 ampere. Time 2 hours. Power you have to calculate. If you want to calculate power, then the time will not come in the formula for power. Power we can write I square R simply. So 15 square into R, and it will give approximate 1800 watt. Clear? Students, if in the same question if I ask about energy, then you have to multiply time with power. Clear? So last question, students, explain the following. Very important question, because many times this question have come in the examination. First, why is the tungsten used almost for filament of electric lamps? Clear? या electric bulb टंगस्टन क्यों यूज किया जाता? बिकॉज इट हैज हाई मेल्टिंग पॉइंट एंड हाई रजिस्टिविटी इन कंपैरिजन टू मेटल. सो स्टूडेंट्स, व्हेन करंट विल गेट पास अक्रॉस इट ड्यू टू हाई रजिस्टिविटी, it will glow up, it will give the more heating effect. Clear? Second, why are the conductors of electric heating devices such as bread toasters, electric irons made of an alloy rather than a pure metal? This I have told when I have told the concept of resistivity. Why alloys are used? Because they don't oxidize at very high temperature. Second, due to high resistivity, the heating effect is more in alloys. So two reasons you have to tell. Firstly, high resistivity. Second, they don't oxidize at very high temperature. Question number C. Why is series arrangement not used for domestic electric circuit? Students, if you look at series combination, If you add resistances या appliances in series combination, the net resistance of the circuit gets increases. It means current in the circuit gets reduces. Clear? Second, if one device stops to work, then other device also stop to work, because if this device gets failed, then the current will not reach to this end. Clear? So these two disadvantages you can write here. Third, you can say, if you want to write the third one, students, if you connect this in series combination with voltage V, then each resistance, clear, across each resistance the supply voltage will not be same. Meaning, यदि मान लो ये R1 है, ये R2 है, दिस इज 220 वोल्ट. क्लियर? यदि इन दोनों की अलग अलग वैल्यू है, यहाँ पर कुछ और वोल्टेज आएगी, यहाँ पर कुछ और वोल्टेज आएगी, लेकिन पैरेलल में क्या होता था, अक्रॉस एवरी रजिस्टर सप्लाई वोल्टेज रिमेन्स सेम, लेकिन यहाँ पर हर एक अप्लायंस अलग अलग वोल्टेज पर काम करता है. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर थर्ड, हाउ डज द रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ अ वायर वैरी विद एरिया? You know very well that R inversely depends on area. Fifth, why are copper and aluminum wires usually employed for electricity transmission? If you look at copper and aluminum, these are the metals and these have very low resistivity. Due to this, we use in electrical transmission lines. Okay students, this is all about your textual questions. And now here the chapter electricity is got completed. Students, one assignment I have given to you all, and you have to try in your fair notebook. Clear? So students, I hope this is sufficient for the today's lecture. Have a nice day and thank you.